Let us solve the exercise number 2 in the data analytics using Excel. So the second question is as follows. We are supposed to use a MATMULTI function to multiply two matrices, as well as we are supposed to use the MATINVERSE to find the inverse of a matrix. So let's go ahead and let's do that thing. I have with me the Excel, which is open, and you can take any place over here. I'm going to generate the two matrices. The first matrix will be the 3 cross 3 matrix. So let's assume that this is the matrix A. So let me just type a matrix. Just zoom in for you. Let's zoom in. So this is your matrix A, and let me put some value. Let's say 10 tab 20 tab 30. So this is the one, and I'm going to use the fill handle here and press the control, and then I get the two numbers over here, and again fill handle to get the numbers over here, and I got the numbers over here. So this is the first matrix that I have it here. Let me go here and let me say the second matrix. Let me call it as matrix B, and I'm going to use the identity matrix, that is 1 0 0 and 0 1, sorry, 0 1 0 and 0 0 1. So this is the identity matrix, and you know very well, if you multiply the matrix with the identity matrix, you will get back the same matrix. So I'm going to use here, and I'm going to say product, that is A cross B. So this is done, and I'm supposed to write the product over here. Let me just select this one, and maybe I'm going to fill it with some light color, and also I'm going to fill it with a border. That is, I'm going to click on the under home, and I'm going to click on the home, and under home I'm going to select all borders. Similarly, I will select all of them. Remember, when you are selecting, click in the middle, not on the fill handle. Click in the middle and then drag it to make the selection, and click on this under home. You will get the bucket here, that is fill color, and then just select one, and you can just click on here or down click and click on the down arrow and then select this. Okay, so we have the matrix with us. What you can do is you can select a 3 cross 3 area over here, and then I'm going to write the formula. The formula is equal to, and they have already given MATMULT, so I'm going to say MMULT. Okay, so you notice this function MMULT. Let me just type MMULT, and I'm going to press the tab here so that it will complete the whole thing. So the first matrix I am supposed to select is this one. So there is this first matrix, so select this first matrix, put a comma here, and select the second matrix now, and then close it. Now you are supposed to press the control shift and enter. So I'm going to do it. If it is not happening, also I'm going to tell you what you are supposed to do it. So press the control shift and then hold them and then press enter, and you get all of them. Okay, so this is what you are going to see. This is your formula that you are going to use it. I'm going to just delete it, and I'm going to say suppose. Okay, suppose when you do this one control and enter, if it is not happening, then what to do? In that case, just write this MATMULTI. Suppose if everything is happening, well and good. Okay, if it's not happening, then select the first matrix, same thing, comma, and select the second matrix, same thing, select it. Okay, close it and press enter. Okay, you can't use the fill handle. Okay, so you got the only the one. You got only one without that flower bracket. You got the one. Okay, no problem with it. Now make the 3 cross 3 selection. So that is the product matrix selection. So you have only one formula. Now come to the formula bar. Remember, you have to click this one, and you must see to it that the formula is shown over here. Then only make the 4 cross the 3 cross 3 selection. So done. And now go here to the formula bar. Go to the formula bar, and now press Control Shift and Enter. The same story will happen here also. So suppose when you're doing it with the selection, if it is not happening, it is the other way around. Again, maybe I'm going to give one other color here, and I'm going to just fill it with I'm going to put the border for that. Okay, done with it. Now we are supposed to go with the other option, and what is the other thing that we are supposed to do is we are supposed to go with the 4x4 matrix. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to select this whole thing. Okay, so select all I will just select this one. So two things, so click here and select this thing, control C to copy, and come here. I will give two lines over here, and then control V to paste it. So you got the matrix here. Now I'm going to add one extra column here, that is 40, and again I'm going to drag it down, use the fill handle to drag it down. So use the fill handle and drag it down, and I'm going to go and fill I'm going to put the border for that. So this is for this is a 3x3 matrix. This is 4 cross oh, sorry, this is 1 2 3 3x4 matrix. Let me just expand this one. Okay, let me make it as 4x4 matrix. Just drag it and make it as 4x4 matrix. You can when you drag it, just hold the control and do it, otherwise you may not see the effect. Hold the control and then drag it, hold the control and drag it. You can put a random number if you are not happy with the dragging like this. You can always put the uh, what to say the numbers, random numbers on your own, you can put it. Okay, now I have to make the other one. This is 0, this is 0, this is 0, this is 1. Again I'm going to use the identity matrix, so that this will be also the same answer. So the reason for using identity matrix, you know very well, anything multiplied by the identity matrix will give you the same thing. So if you look at this, the original matrix, you'll get back the same original matrix. So let me just select this one, control C to copy from here, control V to just make a paste over here, and I'm going to select 4x4. Okay, 4x4. You can use here you will see the scroll bar, the you can see the scroll button here and here also. Okay, use them to scroll to the other side. If you're not getting it, just click on this scroll button over here. So you can see this scroll button over here, just click on that and you can move to the other side. Again click on this one, click on this piece over here, that is this button, to bring it back to the normal. So select make this 4x4 matrix, done. I'm going to type the formula. So just make this 4x4 matrix and start typing the formula. Don't click here and there. So just MMULTI, press tab and select the first matrix. See to it that you have selected 4x4. Hit done. Then again the second one, 4x4. Okay, close it and hold control shift and then press enter. So if you get the value there, see this, I got this same error many times, then suddenly it started recalculating. Okay, so I'm not very sure what is the problem with this, but uh, I got it two times and it is saying that the same error. If you look at the error value, what it's going to say is show me the error. Okay, if you look at the error here, just I will just keep it over here. Okay, if you see the error here, formula, okay, a value used in the formula is a wrong data type. So this is what you are getting it, but they are all numerical data type. I got the value, but then after some time when I said maybe I can go here and to the formula and then ask it to error checking. Okay. So it is it's going to show you that how this value is obtained, and can just say remove the trace error. You can check for the error. I don't think so it will do the any justice to the story there. Okay. But it will somehow it will come back to the same thing. Okay, just Okay, I'm not very sure what it is trying to do, but I got the answer after some time. Okay, I forced it to do something wrong, and then I got the answer. This is the I don't know whether it is a bug or something. Last time also I got the same thing, but it recalculated it, and then it suddenly got the answer. Let me try it one more time from here. I'm going to say MMULT, okay, and I'm going to select it, comma. I'm going to select it. See, all of them are numerical values. There is nothing wrong in these values. I have not typed anything different. Okay. What is it trying to say? Let me just do it. MMULT. Okay, let me just type it here. Equal to MMULT, and let me just remove this one. And just delete all of them. Let me try it one more time. MMULT, and first one, comma, second one. Okay, press enter, and you get the value there. The other option that you can think of doing is you can just go to this place and then format the cell. Right click, select everything. So what I did was select everything. Right click, format the cell, and make it a number. If it is in general, number, and remove the decimal places. Make it as decimal places 0. If at all that places set, just click OK. And also same thing, go here and right click and then say format cell, and then number, and just make the decimal places 0, and click OK, and it should work. But I'm not very sure what is the bug in that, because um, I'm using the same formula for both of them. So let me just try it. I'm going to go with the 4x4 matrix. So this is 1 2 3 4 or 4 equal to MMULT, and I select the first one. Let me go with the second one, and I'm going to press Ctrl Shift Enter, and let it be. I will go to the next part over here. So please excuse me. This is what I'm getting it, but don't write this one. Okay, so let's go to the uh, fill here, and then I'm going to select one color and then fill it. Okay, so done. Let me go to the next part over here. I'm going to leave it as it is, because there is nothing that I'm doing wrong. 100% I'm sure I'm not doing anything wrong, because I'm just multiplying two matrix. Okay, let's go to the other part over here. I'm going to take this matrix over here, Control C, and I'm going to just paste it here. Okay, got the matrix over here. And the second thing that I'm supposed to do is use the inverse to find the inverse of the matrix. So let me go to the matrix over here, and I'm going to say inverse of A, inverse A. Okay, so let me try that thing. So again, I'm going to select 3 cross 3 equal to M inverse. You can type M inverse. So you got the M inverse. Use the, whenever you are getting like this, see, if you, when you get this full option, use the keyboard up down arrow to make the selection, or you can use the mouse and make the selection also. So if you are using keyboard, just use the up and down arrow, and then once you have the selection, press the tab and select the matrix over here, and close it. Press shift control shift and enter, and you have the inverse of the matrix being calculated. Now this value, I got it last time also. I'm not very sure what is the problem, because I'm not doing anything wrong. If you feel that what I've done is wrong, let me know. Just give the comment, and I'm going to correct it. But this is what is the answer you're supposed to get it. Again, I'm not connected to internet, otherwise I would have shown you on the online version. you're going to get the answer over here. Okay, so maybe I'm not very sure. uh, Maybe you just change the value as 9, see whether it does the calculation there, recalculation. Maybe I'm going to just make it as 23, and then maybe 2, and I will do it and drag it, see whether I get to 3, change the value. I'm forcing it to recalculate, but it is not doing anything. Okay, see, these are numerical numbers, so you notice that they are changing. Okay, so naturally, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is also 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 4 cross 4 matrix. So definitely there won't be any problem over here. Okay, so if I select all of them, I must get altogether 16 count. So we got the count is 16. And here also this value is 4 cross 4, 16 count. You can just look at here. So count is 16. I'm not very sure what is the problem, because you have seen the same thing coming over here. Sorry, I am not connected to the internet, otherwise I would have shown you on the online version, but you will get the answer. This I got it once when I was working, I got this error, but it suddenly it became proper. Now during the video itself it has come in the wrong way, but let it be. You will get the answer, don't worry, because there is nothing much to be done. I'm going to just give a color to this one and the border. So this is what you are supposed to do it. Now coming back to the what you are supposed to write. Okay, don't write this one, write the correct answer. Okay, so you will get the answer, no doubt. So in the answer, write the function and explain the function. Also explain the inverse function and its requirement. Okay, you will get if the cell is empty or if it is text. This is what it is saying. You will get a value error if the cell is empty or it is a text cell. But in my case, all of them are numerical cells. Okay, so if you want it, I can just type the numbers here, and then you notice that I'm just typing the numbers here, and you will notice that still it is showing me. I'm just typing the number here. Also these instead of filling, the fill means I'm filling a range there, so naturally. And see, okay. But I'm not very sure why it is treating something as a text. That formula is treating something as a text, and if it is a text, you get this value error. But all my values were when I did it previously also, it was numerical only. Now also they are numerical. If you want, I can just right click and then show you that they are numbers, and let me force them to be numbers. Okay, this the thing, the numbers. Okay, and also maybe this I'm going to force it, right click and then format, and then I'm going to say these are numbers. By default they are numbers. Okay, and still it just says that I don't know the value. It is saying that you have the number there, but I'm not very sure which the text there. I don't know which one is a text among them. Okay, so let it do it. Let me just complete this whole thing. Initially you just show that the function, just show one function is enough. Matrix A, matrix B, and one function. Similarly, matrix A, matrix B, the second function for 4 cross 4 matrix, and the inverse, just show this one, and then finally show the output of all of them. So this is what you are supposed to do it. Thank you for your interest. We will meet again in the other exercise. Sorry that my demonstration this was not being shown. This is not I strongly feel that it is not my error. Thank you again. We will meet again in the other exercise.